What's up, golf noobs? Welcome back to the channel. So a few days ago on the channel, I left a comment, just a simple text comment, promising you guys a shocking video. Well, here it is. Prepare to be blown away. I know I was. And not in the way I thought I was going to be. What am I talking about, you ask? Good question. What's so shocking? What's so shocking is what's riding behind this black generic putter cover. What is a black generic putter cover doing on a Scotty Cameron putter? Well, I put it on there to deter thieves and looky-loos. Anybody who might go by my bag and see a Scotty Cameron head cover and might be tempted to, do the worst thing on earth and steal from somebody. I didn't want to be that guy, so I put a generic head cover on it to hide the identity of my beautiful Scotty Cameron that my brother-in-law was so kind to gift me, all right? And it did the job pretty well. So where's the shocking part? You're still waiting for the shocking part. Here is the shocking part. That's not a Scotty Cameron, is it? No, golf noobs. Indeed, it is not. This is a Rossi White Hot OG full mallet slant neck putter that I've had for some time, but just put in the bag permanently, or so I thought, a few weeks back. I putted with pretty great success with it, including the last round I putted with it. 18 holes on a course I'd never played with really challenging greens, and this guy had 0 3 putts. 0. Yes, folks, that's right, 0. Okay. Take this bad boy in to get a new grip. I went with the Lambkin, what do they call this thing? Sink Fit Skinny. Really like it. It's on some of the TaylorMade putters that they're floating around on the market right now, and I really liked it. So I put that putter grip, had him put that putter grip on at Golf Galaxy. I was hanging out with my niece while we waited, and we decided to start messing with some putters. So the associate comes up, hey, check out these Scotty Camerons, unlocks the box, and just sets us free in the store, me and a 16-year-old girl, unsupervised, with a bunch of Scotty Cameron putters. What were they thinking, right? And during the 5 or 10 minutes it took them to regrip my putter, I made everything I looked at in the store. Couldn't miss a putt. Unbelievable. Beautiful Scotty Cameron milled putter, 303 stainless steel. I mean, just mouth-watering, gorgeous aesthetics. And on top of that, it's working like crazy. All right, so they come over, they give me my putter back, new grip on, looks good, feels good. Me and the niece take off. All right, we leave the store. Well, 2 days later, my brother-in-law, unbeknownst to me, sneaks in and goes behind my back to buy the Scotty Cameron and gifts it to moi. I was absolutely blown away. For the first time in my life, I was completely speechless, and that lasted for 2 days. Well, fast forward to now, and what's happened? Well, what has happened is I put the Scotty Cameron head cover back on the Scotty Cameron, and I gave it back to my brother-in-law. Yeah, that's right, guys. There's your shock and awe. Me and the Scotty Cameron did not get along on course at all. Went 6 rounds, all 6 rounds. My best performance was 37 putts. That was my only round of putting in the 30s. Everything else was 40 and up, including my last round where I had 42 putts, and I didn't even have to putt all 18 greens. Yeah, that's right. I chipped one in for par off the green, so I didn't have to putt that hole, and I still finished with 42 freaking putts. Okay, for those of you new to the game, still getting into this, you're allowed 36 putts is what the game gives you, okay? You reach a green in regulation, and then you're gonna get 2 putts, 2 chances to make the putt to get a par. Okay, that's the way the game works, right? So 36 is where you wanna be, that's kind of what the game gives you, okay? If you're getting less than 36 putts per round, you're a pretty good putter. If you're getting over that, you need to work on your putting, okay? Putting makes up like almost 30-40% of the score, all right? The putter is one of the most important clubs in your bag. That's why we harp on it on this channel with quite the regularity, quite frequently. So for the last 6 rounds, I have been trying to force it. I have been trying to make this putter work and work and work and work, and I gave up. I just couldn't do it. So I put the Scotty head cover back on it. I gave it back to my brother, and where it's going to go from here, we don't really know. He's going to give it a shot, see how he likes it, and then I guess he'll go from there. But it was one of the hardest things I ever had to do to give that putter back to him. It was a very gracious gift. It was a very gracious idea, very thoughtful, and it was an absolutely beautiful putter. Just the aesthetics alone, just absolutely gorgeous. But looks don't get you very far in golf, and neither does spending huge money on equipment, guys. If you go out and buy a $500 Scotty Cameron putter, it's not going to make you putt better unless that particular putter just happens to fit you and your game. Okay, this putter here, this beautiful Odyssey, is in the $200, $250 range. Okay, that's still quite a bit of money for a putter. All right, but it's not Scotty Cameron prices by any means at all. And I putt way better with this putter than I do a top of the line luxury Scotty Cameron putter. And because my brother-in-law gifted me one, that breaks my heart and makes me sad. Okay, but it is what it is. But for the rest of you who don't have such a gracious brother-in-law, or maybe you don't have the money or the funds to get a Scotty Cameron putter, that should be good news to you. You don't have to go out and spend $400 or $500 on a Scotty Cameron putter to putt like you stole it, to putt like you're Tiger. You don't have to do any of that, okay? All you have to do is find the best putter for you. Pay attention to your putter. It's important. If you need to spend a little money on a putter, pull the trigger. Do it, okay? It's the most important club in the bag, generally speaking. You're going to use it on all 18 holes, unless you wind up chipping in like I did on whatever hole that was the other day, okay? But most of the time, you're going to use a putter every hole, and most of the time, a putter is going to make up 35-40% of your scorecard, all right? So it's very important. So if that means dropping $300, $400, $500 on a Scotty Cameron that you love and works for you, make sure it's worth it, okay? But make sure you get fitted. Make sure you test the putter in the store, then come back a week later and try it again before pulling the trigger on such an expensive purchase, okay? Shop other putters and see if there's another putter that costs less that could save you hundreds of dollars and maybe even outperform a Scotty Cameron, okay? That's what happened for this guy, all right? My $250 putter outperformed the Scotty Cameron twofold at least, okay? So that's a win, okay? So guys, there's the shock, there's the awe. I hope it lived up to the promise I made about posting something truly shocking. It truly shocked me. I made every putt in the store with it. It's a very similar design to the putter that I currently game, so I really didn't expect to have any problems at all whatsoever adapting to the new putter and having a Scotty Cameron as my permanent go-to in the bag. But unfortunately, life got in the way and decided that's just not true for whatever reason. And honestly, guys, I don't know what it is. I do not know the reason that we couldn't get along. The only thing I could think of is maybe it's the fact that it's a little heavy. It's probably the heaviest putter I've ever owned, or second heaviest putter I've ever owned. And it has that beautiful milled metal face. I've been an insert guy for 20, 25 years, and apparently I'm stuck as an insert guy because it's too late for me to change. Okay, so survey says, So remember, guys, pay attention, spend good money on on a putter if that's going to help your game. But if you can find a putter for $100 and it works for you, get it, pull the trigger, because you're not going to putt better just because with a Scotty Cameron just because it costs $300, $400, or $500. Okay, if you putt better with the $500 Scotty Cameron, it's because that putter fits you and your game better, not because it costs $500. All right. So guys, remember that. Remember, if you're going to get an expensive putter, make sure you get a fitting from a professional who knows what they're doing so you spend your money wisely. And thank goodness for old friends. Going to get out and play Sunday, and hopefully we get those putts back under the 40 realm and maybe even back to the 32 average that I normally maintain. All right? Guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks to all our new subscribers. We've had a pretty good week moving up in the world. So thank you to all of my OGs and all my new subscribers. Make sure you like, subscribe, and stick around. Till next time, Golf Noob, out.